Hi planner friends, it's Noelle, aka Luxe and Form on Instagram, and this is my 1,100th attempt at filming a Plan With Me video. I've been lurking on Instagram for many years now. Okay, well, many is an exaggeration, but like a good 2-3 years I've been lurking and posting on Instagram about my planner system, and I've really enjoyed it, and I've wanted to do a plan with me because it seems like a lot of people like planning in the Mead 5 Star notebook, which is my main system. And I've attempted to do a video, a Plan With Me video many times. Something always happens. For example, the last time I tried to film a video, in the middle of the video, I just had like a random coughing fit, and it wouldn't stop for like 20 minutes. I'm like, great, perfect. Like, as if there wasn't already enough, awkwardness and insecurity about like finally getting on out here. But it's my goal in February to like get over this hump and just like start posting. So I'm, giving it a try. I'm gonna do what's the date? It's February 1st. It's midnight. This is probably about the time that I usually plan. So I'm going to set up February in my planner. So I've got all my stickers and markers and pens ready, and let's do it. So some of you might follow me, many of you probably don't, but I'm Luxe and Form on Instagram, and I plan in a Mead 5 Star notebook. I don't know what this size technically is. It's probably somewhere between a pocket and an A6. But I haven't found my like perfect notebook, but this is probably the closest to perfect that I've ever gotten. It's like the size, I really like it. It's not intimidating. Like, it doesn't make you feel like you have to fill up so much space and that there's so much white space left over. And over the past year, I think I started using this size notebook. When did I start? Started using this size in earnest in June of June of 23. Wow. I didn't put the year. That would have been smart. I want to say it was 2024. Yeah. So I started planning in this size in earnest in June 2024. And I just realized, like, this is perfect. It's not intimidating. It's perfect. So this is my fourth planner in this size. And I don't see myself moving out of it for once. And that is a big deal for me because I've done every single planner system known to man. Like, I started out in a Leuchtturm, then I moved to rings, then I did disc bound, then I did the pen and gear, then I did the what is it called? Why can't I think of it? Day designer. If there is a planner system, I've tried it. I've done sterling ink. Oh my gosh, like I've done everything. And I think the reason why I always end up coming back to like a little notebook is because I don't like too much rigidity. I don't like too much structure, but I also like to have like one notebook at the end of the year, or after 6 months, I like to have one notebook. So, yeah, I think that's why this has stuck with me. I also like the spiral. That's what I learned in this process too. Like, I like notebooks, but I like being able to flip it onto its back and not have to worry about like the crease or anything. So yeah, this is just like, this is the ideal for me. The only drawback is the kind of rigidity of the spiral. Like, you really have to have enough space for your tip-ins. And that's why I replaced the 5-star coil with a like 5 subject notebook coil. And so I can fit a lot more in here. And I'm already like plotting on how I'm going to get an even bigger spiral. But for now, this is doing the trick. Okay, shut up, Noelle. Let's go. So this is where my grocery list. This is where I'm at. I have my printables. So just to give you an idea of like my system, I future plan in this, this tip-in. So future plans here, and I give each month its own tip-in calendar. And so I've got my my new February printable here, and I'm going to cut it and get it in here. Oh, I look, this month I did a fold out tracker. I track my memories, and then I have a fold out tracker. I didn't like this. Like, even though I can, take it out, it was annoying. Like, I don't want to have to rip this out every time I track my goals. I also learned that I should not be tracking my fitness in this tracker because it's just embarrassing. So we won't be doing that this month. I have a like tracker that's on one page now, so that will be a lot more satisfying than this right here. All right, so I'm going to cut my inserts. Okay, so here are my monthly. This is the tracker that I mentioned. As you can see, it is on one side. I'm gonna get this on my shop soon, so that will come. Sometimes I've printed these separately. Sometimes they line up perfectly, but in this case, they do not line up perfectly. So I'm gonna have to cut these separately, but that's okay. Just a little history on my planning, and I think this kind of plays into why it took me so long to start filming videos. I am in the journalism industry, and for about 10 years, I lived in New York and was a editor at I got my start in New York as a celebrity editor at 17.com. And while I was there, my roommate, who I lived with for 10 years in New York, she told me about bullet journaling. And at 17, we really all, did just about everything. Even though I was mainly celebrity and entertainment, everybody did everything. We all filmed lifestyle videos. I mean, to an extent. There was a fashion editor. I didn't touch fashion. I can't do fashion. But we all, pitched in everywhere. And so I pitched oh man, there's like, this was when bullet journaling was like blowing up, and Ryder Carroll's system, I think his name's Ryder Carroll. Ryder Carroll's system was blowing up. And so I went to my, my site director and I was like, we should do a YouTube series about, planning. And so we did that, and it was a very successful series. And I like learned a lot about planning and like really got into it, from that series. The series was called Plan With Me, and the reason why it's been such a struggle to like get out in front of the camera, on my socials for Luxe and Form, is because there was like such, at that time, there was such like a high bar for the content that I was putting out. Like I was on a team, and we like, there was a producer on the team, and there were graphic designers on the team. There was a videographer who was filming me, and he would edit the videos, and he would help me. He would help me like know what looked good and what didn't look good, and tell me, oh, this didn't sound right. Redo that line. So it was like a team effort, and it made it a lot, I guess, more accessible, if you will, for me, because I'm not particularly good in front of a camera, but having somebody help you makes it a lot easier, you know. And also it was part of my job. Like, it was a successful series, so it was like on my to-do list on a daily basis, to do that series. And so now I do this in my free time. I'm still in journalism, and I'm still in the industry. I'm not in lifestyle or entertainment. Well, I am in lifestyle, but I'm not in entertainment anymore. Not that was entertainment, but I just don't have an avenue to do Plan With Me videos in a professional capacity anymore. I'm not getting paid by a company to do this. And so I have to do it in my free time. And I don't have anybody helping, and the videos are really like low budge and I wouldn't say low quality. I mean, I think that I have good ideas, and I have, like, my spreads are cute and stuff, but the videos definitely just are not. I think what I'm trying to get at is that the videos are not what I was doing back then. And so it feels like I'm trying to resist the urge to feel like the bar is lowered, because it's not. This is different. This is different than what I was doing then, and that's okay. But you know, it can be hard to like tell yourself that and just let go. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm letting go. I'm posting my Plan With Me's for the world to see, and I'm letting go of the insecurities. Okay. Okay. So this is my monthly. What I do this month, I'm going to put, since it's February rather, I'm going to put these hearts, if I can, I put hearts on, get this out of the way. So what I also love about, this system is that I can pull out the spreads and put them, you know, so that I can fill them out. It's just so much, it's freeing, if you will. And then so I do this to kind of reinforce the binding, the kind of like holes in the because I do this to reinforce the holes because they can get a little flimsy after some, like all the turning of the pages, and this just gives it a little bit more strength. And I also use 28-pound paper, not like thin copy paper, because that copy paper will literally just fall right out. So if you do this method, I suggest using 28-pound paper. It's not so big that it like takes up a ton of space in your journal, but it's also thick enough to, you know, really grab the coils. So that's my rec. I think when in this like frankenplanner, where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Why it comes in so handy to like have this frankenplanner situation is that like I like structure in some cases and then I don't like structure in other cases. Like these are the things that I like structure for. I like structure in my calendar. Like I want, you know, clean boxes and grids and thick paper and stuff like that on my calendar. And I want to be able to have 31 days on one page for my memories and stuff like that. But on my daily to-do list, I don't want like an intricate spread made in a computer. Like that is intimidating to me because I don't like have a lot to put on a daily spread. And then it makes me feel like I like failed if I like don't have anything to put on my spreads. So that is why, I feel like it's kind of dark. That's why this system has really been working for me. I love this, this hole punch, but it is a little bit finicky. You kind of have to, oops, see, yeah, it's being finicky. See, this is what I'm talking about. Whenever I, come on, what is going on here? There we go. But see what I'm saying? Like, that has never happened to me while I'm doing this. And of course this time, okay, let's see if it gives me trouble again. I think, boom, okay. So, this is, so then you just cut the holes. You know what? Actually, you know the watermark cut it's kind of perfect. It's right on the side. Huh? Maybe we'll see. Okay, shall I leave watermark or should I put it inside? What do you think? Okay. Boom. Now to decorate. Okay, so. So this is the other thing. I'm not particularly artistically gifted. Like, see, I'm already like, but we are committing. Let's see what this, ooh, I'm glad I tested that before. that. It's not really gonna go. Maybe that might be better. Yeah. Maybe. No. Well, it's kind of purple. Purple's cute. All right, so these are our colors. I might regret this. See, this paper's great. Like, look, it's not bleeding through. Back to this. Like that. And then I'm gonna go like I feel like this is missing like red. Red is definitely a Valentine's color too, but maybe red is so intimidating for me. Like, once you go red, it can be, all right, this is fine. All right. So what I've got these stamps that I'm gonna use here. So F. I've never used these before, so I'm not really sure what the spacing is meant to Okay. I like it. I'm like, it's supposed to be It's supposed to be. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we're learning. I still like it. It's got character. Rue. Ooh. Rue. A. It's cute. I actually really like how it's turning out. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. Last letter. Re. Boom. That is really cute. That is cute. That's real cute. Okay. I'm into it. This is my first time using these. I've had them for quite some time. I got them on sale. I think I got them on sale on New Year's at, where was I? Michael's. And I don't regret that decision. Okay. So now, oh crap. Well, it's fine. Let's see. I also have this sticker book from Five Below, Coquette stickers. And I think there is a heart one I saw earlier. Ooh, it's cute. This lock and key. Okay. Cute. Ooh. Lips. Do you see this? I mean, I am both, so I won't see it, but in the name of, is there? I don't know. Cute. Okay, that love cake. I'm not really into the money spreads. It's not really my jam. Maybe I like these. One more sticker. Ooh, get a little too big. Oh, these might just do it. Is that right now? That's cute. It is also kind of, ooh, here we go. Like this will bring a little bit of a different color. That will. That's good. Great. I like it. So cute. Okay. So now we've got our my calendar all set. Now we just need to do the tracker. This is simply, ooh, God. So like, this is really cheap washi that I got like I think I got this while I was at 17. I think I got this in like 2015. This is so old. But the Simply Gilded washi is like high quality stuff. 'Cause whoa. Okay, come on. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, yeah. No. Huh. You guys have any tips about, I don't know, is it because I haven't used this in ever? Like I think I've used it like once and it was a long time ago. Like, does washi tape get like fused or something? 'Cause I don't know what to do. I want to put this in my... I'll be back. Okay, so I've already wasted like a ton of it. I'm trying to fix this and I'm attempting to create a new beginning because what keeps on happening is where I've like ruined it just keeps catching. And I feel like if maybe... Okay. I think I got it. Okay. I'm gonna be devastated if this rips. So I'm trying to clean this up. Okay. This, don't rip, don't rip, don't rip, don't rip, don't you dare rip. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Unbelievable. No. Okay. Lord Jesus. Okay. God. That was insane. That should not be a thing, if I can be honest. And it's insane that this is happening right now. But like I said, these things tend to happen when I decide to buckle down and film a plan with me. On a positive note, I did not lose a nail, so there's that. My goodness gracious. This washi tape is too sticky. Way too sticky, I gotta say. Okay, how do I prevent this from happening again? I'm gonna fold this over. Hopefully that will do the trick. Okay. Cute. It did turn out cute, so all is forgiven, I suppose. Okay. All right. Despite all that rigmarole, this turned out really cute, so all is good. I did waste a lot of washi tape in the process, but we made it. Okay, prep. All right. Now I've got my spreads. It's time to put them in the planner. So Saturday is today, tomorrow is Sunday. And so what I also like about this is that when you end on a Sunday, I tend to end Sunday on the left, and then I get to start a new month on the right with my inserts, and that is really satisfying. So I don't know why I didn't put the tracker in. What was I thinking? I don't know, but this is so cute. Okay, it was worth all that pain and agony because this is really cute. I really like how this margin turned out. So boom. Okay. Success. Okay. Now cute. Okay. So let's close this for a minute, give it a little bit of time to flatten. I'm looking for my tabs, and I wonder, here we go. So this, everybody knows who came up with this. Who came up with this? I might have to put her name in. See, Creations by Monia, I think her name is. I love her system. She is amazing. And she has the prettiest like ephemera. She definitely inspired me. And obviously she inspired the system. Like I saw her, writing in pocket notebooks and like still making her spreads like really pretty and fun. And that definitely was like, oh, I see what she's doing with this. Like let her and who else? Seaweed Kisses. They both have such like free like styles of planning, and it really encouraged me to like frankenplan, if you will. Like you don't have to do, the pretty sterling ink notebook. Like you can, and I've done them. I love sterling ink. I love Stalages. I love Hobonichis. I've been in the Hobonichis. Like I've done it all, and I love it all. But I think that their style of kind of like not taking the aesthetic part so seriously really freed me, if you will, from a lot of the like stressing over how everything looks and making sure everything looks perfect and every to-do has to be crossed off, and like it just doesn't. It really, really doesn't. And so like this was a big breakthrough for me. Like just scribbling my to-dos down on paper was a big thing for me. And that was definitely inspired by Creations by Monia. And it was just a matter of kind of like realizing, oh, I can add spreads, I can add a calendar, I can like you don't have to be limited. So there's that. Boom. Okay. We've got our tab for February. Now it is time to do this planner spread is in my shop. This is the version with that's undated with a grid in the background and shaded weekend. I also have a freebie version of this that is just like plain. It's just white in my shop. So go check it out. I think I'm in between this one and this one. I like this, but I feel like that would look better. Ooh, I'll put this on my memories. Okay, so the thing is, I don't love that it has a white background, so I might go with this one. February. Oop, oop, oop. Cute. All right, and then I've got these, like, what are they called? The Colors of the World Crayola. I feel like these, let's see, will be good. I always use like a piece of scrap paper to kind of test how two colors are gonna look together. I wonder if there's any colors a little pinker. Huh, that's not right. That's the one. I like that. There. And then I kind of want something a little bit lighter than this. It might be a little too light. That's darker. This might be it. This might be it. Yes. Boom. Okay. I like the darker color to be the one that appears the most. So I do that on the outside. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to take this out of here so that I can plan. Let's see, those are in there, man. Okay. Then, let's see. I think I'm going to, what day? So we start here. Where do we end? Here. So we start here. Okay. So I just had like I was like, oh God, is it gonna happen again? Don't happen again. Who can compare to you? You know what I noticed about the planner community? They're like, everybody is Christian, like including me. I'm like, why? Mind you, I'm very much to each their own. I love all people, no matter what religion, no matter what whatever, race, creed. I want to see you plan. I have just noticed that there are a lot of Christian planners out there. Like, everybody's in their Bibles and, you know, scripture writing and stuff like that. It's just kind of surprising. I mean, not surprising. There are a lot of Christians. I mean, it's not a particularly rare religion. So I would be remiss to not stop right here and just make something abundantly clear. Since I'm talking about my religion and my beliefs and being a Christian, I felt compelled to just make it abundantly clear where I stand about what's going on in the world right now. I somewhat resent, you know, a lot of flowery talk about, you know, being in the Bible and being a Christian and blah, 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 without talking about how that applies to what you believe and how you carry yourself in the real world. And especially now, I just don't feel right not just making it clear right out front that I do not align with this political atmosphere and this administration that's co-opted the Christian faith to just do vile things. I believe in a woman's ability to make their own choices about their life. I believe in religious freedom. I believe in welcoming the stranger and caring for the least of these. And it's sad that I even feel like I have to say this. I just feel like in this day and age, Christians need to be very, very clear about where they stand. And that's where I stand. And I won't do this often. This isn't going to be a political channel or anything. It's not going to be a religious channel either, for that matter. I just happen to be somebody who's deeply involved in her church, and therefore it's going to show up in my planner. I just don't feel right not making my beliefs clear if I'm going to, you know, speak about the God I serve in any capacity. So that's what I believe. And we can get back to planning now. So I've also decided I'm going to try using a fountain pen this month. This is my pen that I use usually. It's the Papermate Ink Joy, and I love it. I love this pen, but I recently got my Pilot. What is it called? Pilot. This one. I don't know. I know it's a Pilot. Pilot. Oh no, this is a TWSBI. TWSBI. Working like all my other, like, I don't know, man. All my other ones are just not in a good place. They're like not, the ink isn't flowing. So this is what I do. Switch off. I direct a children's choir at church. So that is why you might find me randomly singing a church tune here and there. It's because I have the month's selections on the brain. Oh God. Cute. I like how this is turning out a lot. I like this. This is very demure, very, very cute. But here's see, this is crazy. Like, the sticky washi tape that gave me so much trouble is lifting at the corners. What is the deal? Weird. I like the grid behind because it makes it much easier to make the squares for my numbers. I like dated calendars too, but like I just feel like they get in the way of my freedom. Cute. I really like that. That is very cute. Very, very cute. I'm kind of regretting this now. I wonder if I could lift it up. Let's see. Ooh, I think I can. I think I can. This just like is not vibing with this at all. Like at first I was thinking that it was nice to have, oh God. It would be nice to have a different color represented on this spread, but now I'm like, I think it would be nice for it to match. That would be nice. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's okay, cool. I think I'm gonna go with the ribbon. The ribbon will go better with this. Right? Or that could be good. Or, no, it's gotta be ribbon. I just wish that these stickers are cute. I got them on Amazon, but I just wish that there was like you could like fill in the color in it. I'm kind of wishing I put it at the top. Oh God, here I go again. Here I go again. Like this. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I like this. I like how it turned out. All right. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:59 a.m.
Oh Lord, I gotta go to bed. Nice. I like it. Okay. So, what I like to do on the weekends, I know immediately that I have church every Sunday. So that gets a green background, and where are these? Are stickers that I made. So, and then I just put these church. I like to start with bills because I put that at the bottom of the, I put it at the bottom. So this is my like bills tracker, and I track my bills, and then I track my paydays, and I track like when I need to cancel like a free trial. So, all right, so let's do, my mortgage is due tomorrow. What I usually do is, what I'm gonna do is do a box like this. So that is then on the 5th I have Amazon credit. Okay, I thought I was gonna just do it without the ruler, but I'm not loving how that first one came out, so we're gonna use the ruler. I'm trying something different because usually I do highlighter, and I just feel like the highlighter has been taking over my calendars. And I have Bank of America credit card here, so I'm trying this to see if it kind of lightens up all the, and car, my car is the 11th. Ugh, Beals. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? Dang it. It's a little off, but I have 2 bills on. I don't think you do. So you and me are real. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my automobiles? Can you pay my bills? I think that I'm probably among some of the few people who like can't remember lyrics. Like, I've just never remembered lyrics. Like, I'll go to a dance, I'll remember runs. Like, a song could come on and I'll know all the runs in the song, but I won't know the lyrics. Like, I'm trying to think, like, you know, girl, there's a Destiny's Child song, girl, need somebody to talk to, girl. Like, if that came on, I would, like, mind you, I'm no Beyonce, but I would be singing with her, you know, like, but I don't know the lyrics. So if you hear me like just randomly being like, I just don't know lyrics. It's lyric blindness. Is that a thing? If lyric blindness is a thing, that's what I've got. This gel pen was like $8 on Amazon, and it's like really good. I mean, the first one that I got was not good, because one of the orange was like scratchy and bad, but I returned it and got a new one, and this one works just fine. And I like it a lot. It doesn't seem to what's the word I'm looking for? Smudge. And it's really smooth. And the colors are very vibrant. And I don't think there's bleed through, but I haven't checked the back, so let's do that now. Let's see. No bleed through. No bleed through. Nice. Okay. So we're saying mortgage, Amazon, daily credit, and then car, Affirm, Best Buy. I'm almost done with Affirm. I'm very excited about that. One less bill. Gas, electric. Oh my gosh. My gas bill. I'm based in Massachusetts, and it is very cold out here. And my gas bill is absolutely gnarly. Like, devastating. Devastating stuff. If I can be honest. Just devastating. Okay, we are in business. This looks really good. Okay. Then I think what I'm gonna do is just maybe yeah, yeah, let's see what that looks like on the other side. Dang, okay, so this is where I'm getting this one in. But okay. That is okay. I like it here. Cute. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. All right. Now. All right, so we've got our bills. I keep track of some like shows that I put them on stickies if I don't know if I'm going to watch them. And then I write them in if I know I'm going to watch them. Like, I don't know if I'm going to watch Even If the Love Disappears Tonight. That's a K-drama. And Pavane is another K movie. But Paradise, I will be watching that. Paradise Season 2. Paradise Season 1 was amazing. So, I'm excited for that. All right. So, now, we've got... How do I want to do this? No. No, 1, 2. No, 1, 2. All right. And then I don't only do church stuff. I typically hang out with friends on Fridays. And I see friends, you know, throughout the week, but those aren't set plans. And, you know, maybe I'll go on a date every now and then. It's rough out there, guys. It is rough out there. I'm trying to do this towards the bottom because I'm meeting with my dad to help him with his website, which is exciting. That's probably gonna be around like 6. Let's see, do I have? No. I'll probably come back in later to put any Keisha's birthday. My sister Keisha is turning 35. All right, now, I know I said that highlighter was taking over, but I still have the urge to highlight, but I feel like it'll look cleaner because I've got boxes. I do like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. This is so cute. I love how this is turning out. That about does it. Let's see. We need a payday sticker. Payday. Just got paid. I got paid this Friday, so it's gonna be the 13th and the 27th. I don't love using these corner ones on calendars. Now, one of my goals for 2026 is to figure out how y'all organize your stickers, because my sticker organization game is not, it's just not giving. It's not giving organized. It's giving just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Maybe, oh, here we go. Like, I just need a payday sticker, dang it. They have a game day, but they don't have a pay day. Like, I know I have payday stickers. Like, I have too many stickers to not have payday stickers. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Perfectamundo. Okay. So, what color should I do? Is the question. Okay, so I think I'll just do these two right here, because I was saying earlier I don't have any red, and this is like a reddish color. So like that here. Just put it in, and then I'll do this color. Yeah, I don't know where this English accent that pops into my vernacular is coming from. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. I think that about does it. That about does it for, ooh, actually. Family call. So we have a family call via Zoom because all of us are kind of like spread out. Family call. And I keep forgetting about it because I don't write it down. So if I write it down, I will not forget it. Okay. That. Good. So, no. This is right. This one is going for no. Let's do. Just okay. Little big. Little sir. Sorry. We go. We have this. Now, this is the opposite of, like, you can clearly have washi tape that is too sticky, and then you have washi tape that is not sticky enough, and that is definitely where this washi tape falls on the scale. Like, this is going to lift pretty pretty soon. I can tell you that, but okay. So, okay, they're cute. Okay, and then let's take these parts. Maybe I've ever used this. I don't know why I got this. I mean, like, what? Use? How do you open this? Okay, it's right here. It's like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Boom. All right. Ooh, it's sticky. This is good sticky. Okay. And this material is kind of like almost like a plastic. It almost doesn't feel like washi tape, but it is. It sure is. Oh my goodness. Now this, the downside is that it's so thin that you can barely. I want it. Oh, see what I mean? This is like the opposite of the other washi. It's not sticky enough. That's why I was hoping to put this down on the crease in hopes that it will help it stay down. We shall see if that does the job. Probably not, but maybe we put a little piece below. Memories. Yeah. Cute. Cute. Very cute. Very dainty. Very demure. Cute. Okay. All right. Boom. We are done with memories. We're done with our monthly calendar. Now, all there is to do is set up my habit tracker. Month of February. And then this is my brain dump notebook. And I brain dumped what is gonna go in my tracker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, so I can skip a lot. Nice. Okay, perfect. All right. Up. So I try to get up before or at 8 a.m. That is a struggle. Shampoo. So that's if I wash my hair on a given day. Coffee. I like to write down how much caffeine I drank in a day. And then journal. Did I journal? That's my like AM routine. So then I'm gonna skip a line. Did I read or write? As in my like novel. I would like to write a novel. Last month I failed so hard at this. I do 1/ like facing right if I read, and then 1/ the other way if I write, and then I do an X if I did both. Rarely. Now, leave house. I like to track when I left the house. I work remotely, so it's surprising how often or how long I can get away with not leaving the house. And did I socialize? And this is with like people outside of church and family. Did I swipe on the apps? Since they are literally awful, I have to remind myself to do it. And then did I post on IG? Did I hit my calorie goal? I'm actually pretty good at tracking my calories and not going over. Did I work on Luxe and Form? And was I asleep before or at 11 p.m.? Then, so here's what I'm going to try this month. I'm going to do for sleep, I'm going to do a closed bullet and I'm going to do 10, 6, 8, 4. Then for my mood, I'm gonna do an open circle, and it's gonna be a smiley face, a straight face, a sad face, and then a sad face with a tear. And hopefully these will be at different spots. I tried, oh God, I keep doing this. Guys, how do you write with your fountain pens and not get ink all over your thumb? What the heck? I figured that if I slept more, oh crap. I did it the opposite. I meant to, so let's do, dang. Maybe I'll print out another one of these. But I figure if I slept for 4 hours, I'm probably gonna be in a bad mood during the day. So this will like switch off and it won't overlap too much, hopefully. Great, all right. That is, I still have to plan wow, I'm tired. I mean, it's like 2 o'clock, so I am definitely fading. So I'm not gonna plan. I'll come back later and plan I'll come back tomorrow and plan week 5 and my Sunday. But I planned February. We are set there. And then I did not film a planner flip. I'll have to do that next week. All right. I am tuckered out. So this is my February monthly. I love it. It's super cute. All right, that's that. Thanks for following along, and I'll see you next time.